Here with Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, First Take, SiriusXM, Mad Dog Radio, and several more jobs. First, I remember talking to you right before you started on Mad Dog SiriusXM. What's that experience been in the 2+ years that you've been there?
It's been a wonderful experience. The Mad Dog people have been great to me. They've embraced me like family. They've been very receptive to the things that I want to do. They know who I am, how I'm a bit different than them. They're a great team. They've been exceptional to me, and ESPN has been exceptional to me as well because, you know, they allow me to do those things that I want to do. Anytime I'm a member of a team, I always want the team to know that I'm here. And, you know, the fact that Mad Dog wanted me on the team, he's been phenomenal to me. He's been very great to me, very kind, very receptive to really understanding who I am and what I want to do and how I'm a bit different than they are. And so I think that it's a great sports channel. It's done great things, and it will continue to do great things in the future with or without me.
We're here at Madison Square Garden, so we got to talk a little Knicks. They started off the season a little slow, 3-6, but they've now won 4 in a row. It's incredible to say this, but they are 3 games over 500 for the first time since the 2012-2013 season. What do you see out of these Knicks?
I think they're an average team. I don't think they're a great team, but they're average, which is an improvement. And so that's something to be positive about. Negatively, I question their depth. I wonder how long it will be before they really ascend to a level that's pleasing to me. We shall see. But it's going to take time. So we'll see what happens.
What do you see out of Porzingis, and what is his...
I think he's a future star in this league, period. He's 7'3" and can shoot. And can put the ball on the floor before he does it. He's a superstar in the making. He will be a young star for years to come.
Let's talk about the team that the Knicks are playing tonight, the defending champion, Cleveland Cavaliers. They recently had a 3-game losing streak, but do you see anybody...
It's regular season. Anytime you're a champion and you go through the year that they went through, things are not going to be ideal. You understand that. Hiccups come with everything. They know that. Everybody knows that. But ultimately, they're going to be measured by what they do in June. What they're doing right now means nothing to me. I wouldn't care if they lost 5 straight.
Do you see any team in the Eastern Conference providing a hiccup along the way?
Not at all.
Let's take a look at the West. Golden State, Spurs, OKC. Do you see anybody causing a hiccup for the Golden State Warriors?
San Antonio and the Clippers are possibilities, but in the end, whatever hiccups they suffer from will be slight. I do think we will see a trilogy barring injury. It will be Cleveland against Golden State for the NBA championship.
All right.
I got a couple of minutes.
All right. No, so we're fine. Just there was something that you said. I'm trying to remember the word that you said, but you were talking about the situation in New Orleans, and you were talking about how people are conditioned to discriminate against black men. Something that we...
Oh, you talking about the shooting?
Yes.
Joe McKnight, the former NFL player, he was unarmed. Now he's a bulky dude. He was a bulky dude, and maybe this 54-year-old white man felt threatened. Fair enough. But there are white folks that threaten folks all the time. They don't end up dead. And so the issue at hand is not that mistakes happen, that violence sometimes happens, that incidences get a bit out of hand. That's not the issue. The issue is, why is it that black men are primarily the only ones ending up dead? Now, if those facts are wrong, I apologize. I'm talking perception. I did not look up the numbers. But if indeed it is black men that are ended up fatally wounded, why isn't that something that warrants discussion? And when the sheriff from Parrish County comes along and he comes out and he talks about how, you know, people are sending him insults and things of that nature, and he's upset about it. Well, how do you not understand that a 54-year-old white man shoots an unarmed black man, kills him in broad daylight, waits at the scene, tells you he killed them, gives you the gun, and all you do is question him and then send him home. Yeah, you ultimately arrested him, but you question him and sent him home. That's not something that happens for black people. Black man shoot somebody like that, he'd usually end up in jail. Even if it's days before he's actually charged, they'll find an excuse to keep him in jail until he's charged. That's the way it works. So that's what can't be ignored, and that's what I'm talking about.